This design by one of our French landscape designers calls for a grassed area running through here, and when one steps off the terrace, the designer wants users to have access to a custom slab with an interesting pattern embedded into the surface of the slab, but the slab needs to be set at regular intervals across the grass to maintain the sort of formal look of this space. So it can be done easily, that is, copying these at a defined distance by just selecting everything, and then copy, mark a point in the center, and then you may be able to see that as I move up here, I'm going off track from the ray. If I come and turn on polar, now each time I move, I'm moving straight up, you'll see that, and I'll finish from there and unselect all. You can see I've achieved the aim that we want, where these slabs are at defined intervals. The accurate interval is, in fact, if I select, say, the inner rectangle there and the inner rectangle up here, and use the distance command to go from one center to the other, you can see it's exactly 750 millimeters. That's controlled. If I right-click now on drafting settings and go to polar tracking, I've said let's enable a distance step, and I've set it at 750. Now, in fact, as you come out, you might argue that the step distance here is a little too close for what you're after, but I hope I demonstrate that, or have demonstrated, that you can place objects in your design very accurately with nice even spacings if that's what you want, without any need to copy specified distances or offsetting or whatever. Copying things at regular intervals, things being entities like symbols or in this case a slab, is very easy when you take advantage of some of these drafting aids. It's quite a simple matter to add some custom color to these slabs. Just pick on the ellipses that I've put in the center there, come across here to color and say pick up a different or apply a different color. But what you really would want to do is put fill on. So we'll come down here and say yes for fill on, and we'll return to the drawing and deselect all. So now we've got a custom color, if you like, applied to some filled ellipses. So to get an interesting looking effect, it's only really a matter of just selecting entities such as that and applying some sort of color. Well, let's use a blue and make those filled, and accept that. Come back in here, unselect all, and you can see we're producing some interesting shapes within there. It still might look a little too regular, and there's still nothing wrong with selecting any one of those entities and just right-clicking and scale, and we can say we want to scale that by a factor of 2. We've got a large blab of colour, and there'd be no problem in rotating those around. Mine are all at the same angle.